That should be for that. Not album reaction, no. Okay, no. Cancel. That's weird. All right, we should be live. So we're about to watch this Pharrell interview and the clips. I was just watching the Tiny Desk and I seen this was up here, so I wanted to go live real quick and see what's cracking. Yeah, so we're live, we're good, let's roll. Let's go.
Chicago, we love everywhere. Virginia's just really different. And I might not be a shooter. I'm Mario Puzo. I make the music that I know the gangsters want to listen to. I understand. I know how to do this shit.
Smoke. So be it. C-L-I-B, S-C-F-B, 8-ball LV. I can show you how to bust a brick if you let me. I'm on a gram like confetti. Switch is ready. She leaning on Celine cause she ain't stepping in Giuseppe. Catch a $150 like each Pirelli. I got 8 of them, call me Andretti. If I'm not in the telly, selling the Yeti, then
Can we play Chains?
I've been mixing up the whole album because I bought the album. So I've been cutting up the album on the decks.
Uncle said, nigga, you must be sick. All you talk about is just getting rich. Choke my neck, nigga, and ice my bitch. Beat the system with chains and whips.
This is culturally inappropriate.
From the spirit of repossession. Too much enamel covers your necklace. I buy bitches, you buy them sections. You buy watches, I buy collections. Misery's fueling your aggression. Jealousy's turned into obsession. Reality TV is mud wrestling. Some sign checks I know better than. Beware of my name that there's delicate. You know I know where you're delicate. Crush you to pieces, I hum a breath of it. I will close your heaven for the hell of it. Think it be valor amongst veterans. I'm watching your fame escape relevance. We all in a room, but here's the elephant. You chasing a feature out of your element. And those lab diamonds under inspection.
Looks like they got an API board. I think that's what that is. It's an API mixing board.
I know by now you get the message. Uncle said, nigga, you must be sick. All you talk about is just getting rich. Choke my neck, nigga, and ice my bitch. Beat the system with chains and whips. It don't take much to put 2 and 2. Your lucky streak is now losing you. Money's dried up like a cuticle. You're gasping for air now, it's beautiful. John 10:10, that's my usual. Mamas is falling out in funerals. And bombing blows, they now viewing you. They never find the guns, but the sewers do. Bubbles was sick, he need medicine. Brought him back to life, now we're dead again. Richard don't make watches for presidents. Just a million trapped between skeletons. This the darkest that I ever been. The diamonds make you taste peppermint. You ain't driving the snow like it's the Revenant. And send orders back down to keep shoveling. Uncle said, nigga, you must be sick. All you talk about is just getting rich. Choke my neck, nigga, and ice my bitch. Beat the system with chains and whips.
I love this hook on this one.
I'm not the candidate to vibe with. I don't fuck with the kumbaya shit. All that talent must be God sent. I send your ass back to the cosmics. The things I seen under my eyelids. Kaleidoscope dreams, murder and sirens. Let's be clear, hip-hop died again. Half of my profits may go to Rakim. How many Judases that let me down? But fuck it, the West Minds, we right now. Therapy showed me how to open up. It also showed me I don't give a fuck. The two-time Gemini with the genocide. I'm generous, however you want it. I'll be the gentle kind. Gentlemen and gangsters connect. The agenda of mine. Move niggas up out of here. This shit get gentrified. Heavy jeans like Genevieve's. I drop your Pentagon and show up at your gender reveal. And tell them, give me mine. I son niggas, I am the general. Where my gin and juice? Every song in the book of Genesis. Let the sonics boom. Niggas want the tea on me. Well, here's the ginger root. I generate residuals, bitch. Get off my genitals. They say I couldn't reach Gen Z. You fucking dickheads. You must be full of that ginseng. Here comes the jinx, yeah. They genetics been synthetic. Screaming they genius. A finger wave, they all fall. Niggas is Jenga. God gave me light. A good year full of free will. Trunk card, tell me not to spare your life. Motherfucker. You know I'ma get calm when you look side to side like what did they say? And they hate the Lord's voice, and then you realize that the devil is talking to you.
Shout out Kendrick for coming through with the verse, man.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
He blowtorched that shit.
Yeah. Smoked it. Smoked it. It's nothing like being able to like leave your song with a person and they totally deliver. He's one of those people that you can send it and turn your back and know when it comes back it's gonna be everything that it's supposed to be.
Yeah. That's important.
You can tell sometimes when people speed through your shit. You know, like, oh, I'm gonna knock this verse out real quick. Or, you know, they do it, it's kind of half-assed, or it's not up to the standard that you know that they usually are.
So it doesn't go on.
Yeah, it doesn't. It never makes it.
Yeah.
And you gotta tell them, and then it gotta be weird for like 3 months. You know.
Cutting room floor.
Yeah.
Yo.
But with Kendrick, it's never that way.
No, he always makes the picture.
Why Kendrick for that song?
Well,
he wanted to,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, he wanted. Yeah, he wanted. Yeah, he heard it, and just
And you don't
picked
have
it.
that kind of relationship.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not your first walk in the park.
No. Yeah. But just let him hear joints, and he loved that beat. He was like, oh, I gotta do it.
It's always the loud mouths that can't count. The right price, I put the AR in the saint's mouth. Yeah. Talk about it. Bring all the watches and the chains out. Heat come, I'm De Niro, I got the safe house.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Surrounded by niggas with tears that don't drip. Talk about that ain't the ghost that you appeared to go get. Finally got the courage, but you still a whole bitch. The rest of y'all on my 6 year ago shit. Every move intentional, the links is atypical. Like baseball and DR. You know what the stick will do.
This is culturally inappropriate.
We got the drop on your shadow. You know we can get to you. The pen to express my dreams and expertise in text I squeeze. Coke spots all over like leprosy. It's a dark spirit tucked behind the flesh you see. Got every single word of the hex I need. The death I breathe, the death I see. Looks so good on you. The coffin wood on you. Closed casket cause I'm only sick and wolves on you. Berlinetta horsepower, put them hooves on you. Blow a $500,000 LV leather goods on you. We've been doing this for eons. While you thirsty trying to figure out who you can spill a tea on. I'm in coffee fields, making meals. You get the chills cause this shit is real. Now let me rip in, bow tie your surprise. The feeling that you get when you realize it was really you that died and we are so alive. Conspiracy theory, you can't believe it's us. Soul leave your body like a fentanyl rush. Dead on your back with your eyes looking up chandeliers.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Single-handedly boosted rap to its truest place. Fuck speaking candidly, I alone did rejuvenate hip-hop into its newest place. Made it cool for Grammy-nominated LPs from previous generation MCs. If that rings loud and reverberates, it's not fair to them. I'm thinking I deserve the hate. Bring it. Only thing you killing is precious time. Used to clash with Decepticons. I was them deaf and blind. So cancel me before I unleash the Panther me. The Pantheon is a family. We some upstanding G's. The difference between regular spitters and bosses. My principles high. You need a glimpse of me from satellites in orbit. Take sabbaticals on avenues. Break AKs on vacays when we paddle canoes. Follow the leader. Terminator. Hasta la vista. Man of the year. Nasir. Rockin' chandeliers.
Nas killed it.
Nas
Killed
definitely
it.
did his thing, man.
He killed it.
So good to have him on this album, man.
Bucket list.
Yeah, bucket list shit. Definitely bucket list shit.
What it brings out of me when I work with you guys, like, I mean, we literally just made like hot and cold on a song.
Yeah.
You know, that first part is very hot.
Yeah.
And the other side is very beautiful and cold and like, it's like the Arctic and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The other side is hell.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you guys bring that out of me, and I just wanted to say thank you, and Nas absolutely killed that.
I still look at us from the eyes of like just seeing the inception, how we met, you know, through music, and just, you know, just putting our best foot forward, Teddy coming down, showing us that these things can actually be done, that they were tangible.
Yeah.
And then to just watch over the years and just watching the evolution and just watching the progress, watching Pusha, you know, watching, you know, the things that you were doing, watching you evolve, just to see it, like from the outside looking in. It's just been amazing, man.
You know, I think about how far God has brought me and brought us, and the idea that like, just the fact that we get to do this together right now at this juncture, this latitude and longitude of time and space, and to be able to do it on this level, you know, like we're not competing against nobody except our 16-year-old selves.
Right.
Exactly.
You know, like.
Exactly. I don't think too much has changed.
I agree.
And I think that's part of the magic.
Probably the only thing that I would say that is anything close to an evolution is that we spend more time on the compositions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there was a lot of trips to France.
Yeah.
Lots. We never made an album like on another continent, like, you know, in another city. Like it was always Virginia.
Right.
You know, there's this thing with Paris and Virginia. It's crazy. I don't know what it is, but it just keeps giving. I mean, we've never done that. We would usually lock in for about a month and a half, and I'd be going to the cellar and pulling some of my finest from shit we call turn downs. You know, shit, this one turned down. You know, when they would go, you guys would go looking, asking for specific, you know, you go to specific places in the cellar and say, show me the J files and show me the this one files and then that one. And, you know, we used to do that. But all of these songs were made, like my mom would say, from scratch.
Yeah. Made to spec, too.
Like, yeah. No, that would be the only thing I'd say was different. But other than that, like he said, like the standard has always just remained super high. We've always rhymed like with purple tapes in the bullseye. Like that was what we was trying to get that feeling, among others.
Yeah. Next song, So Far Ahead.
Yeah, So Far Ahead.
They don't know what it is when I'm on it. But once they figure it out, I don't want it. So far ahead, you niggas will be behind. You can't see it from where you sitting. Shit. But this Ferrari leather with the matching stitching is so far ahead. You niggas are behind. Swerving through the lane, serving niggas cane, still ain't never hit a pothole. If I was Brittany Griner, I'ma need Obama, only wanna swap his chapeau. Furthest from the streets, Monica Denise, good bitches fuck with Roccos. Put them in them cars, hanging out with stars, now it's hard to tell they not hoes. Your co-defendant claim immunity, it was you and he, how'd you not know? Unless he leaving court in a Bentley Sport just to meet you on a yacht though. Understand the art of war, all my niggas draw, so we all Picasso's. Me just being me, respect the P&B, I probably never eat at Roscoe's. Million ways to live, million ways to die, million stuff in and on told. Million ways to wash it, million ways to stop it. Pray for me cause we not though. Best believe I can whip a Christmas Eve with some work in a hot stove. They done took it all, praying that he fall. No more questions about Gestapo. They don't know what it is when I'm on it. But once they figure it out, I don't want it. So far ahead, you niggas will be behind. Niggas tried to sneeze at the blessing. How could I just leave was the question.
Whistleblowers left me no choice. Ain't no referees up in heaven. No mistaking me for the reverend. Usher in the money, my confession. How your pastor whip a Rolls Royce. That was me pre 9/11. Look at me post Armageddon. Walking with my dog, I am legend. The grass is greener on each side. I done been both Mason Bethers. I done been at both intersections. I done pulled Ocean's 11s. Even when
He said, "Walking with my dog, I am legend." Damn, that's a bar.
the well ran dry. I done raised quotes in the desert. Tried to hide the dope in the message. Like we did the coke in the Lexus. Same hands I used to whip work. See me turn them both into blessings. AMG the spokes for the extras. Only way to cope with the pressure. When you feel you in too deep, let God take the wheel like a Tesla.
They don't know what it is when I'm on it. But once they figure it out, I don't want it. So far ahead, you niggas are behind. Behind. You can't see it from where you sitting. Shit. But this far another with the matching stitching is so far ahead. You niggas are behind. Behind.
Crazy.
Yeah. I love that record. I mean, so far ahead, and just the chorus, the words in the chorus alone speak to kind of what you just said about only competing with our 16-year-old selves. Like, I don't think people make this type of music no more. I don't think anybody does. I don't know if they want to. I don't know if they can. But whatever it is, it's like they don't do it. And I think that it's gonna make this album and us as a group stand out like never before.
Yeah, there's a thunder and a spirit in it,
Yeah.
in the music for sure.
Yeah.
I ain't saying like you preaching, but kind of are.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's with the spirit of when someone is like prophesying, like when you hear a prophet get into a mode and you can see that they're channeling something is coming through them. Y'all kind of like had that energy in this record for whatever reason. And it's not like a religious thing, but there is an awareness of an experiential awareness that I feel like comes through really clear, and it's very autobiographical, obviously.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
But it's telling you a story like, man, I've been through it, I done seen it.
Yeah.
You know, and the other thing that I love about this is it's very ageless,
Right.
these verses.
Right.
Yeah.
The perspective is ageless too.
And it's also the handcraft and the chisel on the verses, even the music. I mean, you know, the beats, everything is detailed.
Yes, sir.
Like we ain't playing.
Yes, sir. You're
stencil.
absolutely right.
Yeah,
There's
the
a lot of
stencil, the stencil. Absolutely.
religious with the stencil.
Yeah.
If we were ever going to use that word
Yeah.
in the song, it's that.
Yeah.
Religious to the stencil.
Yeah.
Right.
But to your point though, like you're right, we did sand down, we sanded down every
Everything.
fucking crevice on it. We polished this shit.
Yeah.
You have no idea the way we polished this shit.
Yeah.
You can eat off these songs. Clean a motherfucker. Sorry. No pun intended.
I think there's a story of timelessness. I think the story is about timelessness,
Endurance.
the love of the game. Yeah, the love of the game, timelessness, endurance.
Not being limited.
Yeah.
It's a
I'm
lot of
surprised
color
at how
on
much
this album.
Pharrell's cussing.
I think one of the good
I
things
thought
is,
Pharrell was
without
like,
even trying
on
to
some
be
Buddha
strategic
flow.
and saying we're going to do this
Like,
and
not
do
using
that,
foul
with
language,
every
living right type stuff.
track, you're still going to get who we are within the confines of, you know, that sound that P put together. So it doesn't matter what it is, you're just getting raw clips.
I'm still shocked Malice came
our
back
creativity,
to
our
rap.
mind, and just where we're at.
It speaks to the competitive nature of hip hop, that enthusiasm that only if you're a part of a few different eras in hip hop that people know. We've lived it for so long and we've seen all the sweet spots. And I think we were chasing all of those sweet spots. P referenced Purple Tape, you know, we referenced Big, we referenced Hove, we referenced so many different great times in music without mimicking it. It was more just chasing that feeling, chasing that high that you felt.
What do you think about the current state of hip hop and competition? Has anything recently reinvigorated you?
Good question.
I think the competitive nature of it is, I think it's good. I think that it's showing the rappers versus the people who really out here playing. I think it shines a real light on lyrics and just perspective and the way that, subject matter is attacked. I think that's a good thing. We were just sitting in the car looking at the top, the top 10 or whatever. And the only thing rap is the biggest diss record of the year. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's number 3, and it's like, it's not like us, and it's like the biggest song of the year. That is pure hip hop. Like, that is like real West Coast hip hop, but lyrics and just everything. So it's like, I think that says a lot about the fundamentals of where the fundamentals don't go out of style, and pure rap doesn't go out of style. I think that that's big for just rap and lyric-driven MCs.
Yeah, it was definitely a change.
Yeah.
I love that, Now people want bars. You can't just get out here and just pick some little pocket and, have a little tune on and think that that's gonna do it. You gotta show it with everything, baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a different time. You gotta show it with everything, because they're trying to take your head off.
And it's dope to watch because, like, you got people who you didn't even know could comprehend or keep up with rap like that. They rhyming along. They rhyming along like...
Getting to it.
Yeah, really, really getting to it.
It's beautiful. I love it, though. I've been waiting on this, and now we can see articulation. We can see real, it's not just metaphors, it's also articulation. It's so important, You don't get enough of that, but we getting it now. I don't know if you guys mind me sharing this, but like, I watched The Irishman and that shit changed me. Because I saw Scorsese, this guy doesn't fucking miss, and he just gets better and better with time.
Yeah.
And that doesn't happen with like rap. A lot of times like people feel like they age out. And I do understand that for some people like they get to a point where it's like, man, they ain't really got nothing else. And I love and respect that, because we have to respect artists in the intersection of where they are in their lives and their trajectory and their purpose. And there's all different kind of versions of that. But man, to God be the glory that we get to wake up and still feel this way about this shit and be fucking great. Greatness is as greatness does. A lot of people use that word, but I don't know if they really doing that though. Like, they make people cry, and not even talking about dope. Which is crazy. I think you know what we ain't discussed?
What's that?
With this record, I feel like we have successfully used all of what people would expect and what they would question as inspiration.
Yeah.
But we never woke up and said, oh, we need to answer this. We got to speak to this.
Yeah.
That's
never
the thing.
did that.
I'm so glad, and you're exactly right.
We never say this, that, and the other. It's just, oh, no, what you was questioning, no, we was protecting that over here.
Yeah.
This has lit my spirit up creatively. Play the next record, I'm sorry.
Ace trumpets, ballerinas.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho, you had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough blow. Ace trumpets in rose mode. Yellow diamonds look like PP. Bitches fly from DC on my private to Waikiki. 3P, niggas is my sons and that's on repeat. Sins of the father, so I call you little Michis. It's easy, how could you and me be? Ever seen his peers, can't compare, you just CC. Don't you know these clears in my ears, only VVs? Play musical chairs, Fred Astaire through these GTs. Too much wear and tear on your bitch, she couldn't please me. White glove service with the brick, I am Luigi. Sold ecstasy and disappeared, I am Houdini. Look at them, him and him, still waiting on Yeezy. I hope you got your squeegees. Had your interviews, I just kiki. Life's peachy, ASAP with Riri. You rappers all beneath me, but love like the Bee Gees. International flights connect me to the Wi-Fi. The only way you reach me, Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho.
So he was saying the Wi-Fi. So in Paris, they call Wi-Fi Wi-Fi, well, you know, with the Paris accent. So he was saying when he was on an airplane, it was like linking to the Wi-Fi.
You had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough blow. Ace trumpets and rose modes. Penny Alavaca. Panama fishing village visiting with Papa. With choppers. All of you in pasta. Simply
Dude,
just Ferrari
so
window
cold,
shoppers.
bro.
The one that I just sorted looked like it was built by NASA. Over $500,000 we call for Kasha. Reaching for Akasha. Never leaving home without my piece like I'm Mahatma. From the tribe of Judah, I'm Mufasa. Never turn the other cheek, you'll die at the Oscars. Persona non grata, mi casa su casa. Drugs killed my team spirit, welcome to Nirvana. You was Fuji Lala, I was Alibaba. Dressed in house of Gucci, made from selling Lady Gaga. Hakuna Matata, island wearing tie-dye. Umbrella in my rolls, match the one that's in this Mata. Listen, you are not I, cross T's, dot I's. I done disappeared and reappeared without a voila. Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho, you had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough blow. Ace trumpets and rose modes.
Definitely a favorite.
Yeah.
Am I crazy?
Definitely a favorite.
Is it me, guys?
Yeah.
That record and recording that record, I remember trying to find a mixtape moment for the album. And usually that comes with thinking like, you know, collage style, just lines here and there and everywhere. And Pharrell made the demand that it had to still be in stencil. It had to be in stencil. He was like, no, we don't want to make a mixtape. We don't. So it was about saying the best shit you could say that still gave that spirit, the bragginess, the streetness of a mixtape, but keeping it in song structure format, which was hard as fuck. When you finished the verse, you felt like you just solved the Rubik's Cube, basically. That's like
Speaks back to that chisel.
Yeah.
That figuring it out, that unlocking it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I think that's something that the fans are really going to enjoy. We ain't just rhyming words and sticking them together. Like,
Yeah.
This is absolutely coupe talk for me. I think when I listen to this makes me want to be in vehicles and listen.
Yeah.
And, you know, whether you're in a Civic or you're in a Lamborghini, either way, you either want to put the windows down and drive on with the hazards. That don't cost nothing to put on your hazards and drive slow as a bitch and just listen to it. It do feel that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And everybody could like tune in too. You just...
And get that feeling.
Yeah, you just feel different.
Yeah.
You know when you spray the right cologne or perfume and you like, it immediately puts you in your vibe for the evening? Like, this is that record. Again, I am grateful and I can't fucking believe that we made this shit and this shit sound like this.
Yeah.
Yo, do you remember like being up in Chad's room? Like, we're here.
Yeah.
We're here.
Yeah.
We're like, hi. We're like here.
This is skip school. Like,
Absolutely skip school with Tracy from Space.
yeah. Yeah.
Gnu. At Gnu's house. Cam.
Yeah.
Cam, thank you for introducing me to Gene. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Bryce Cam. In the Civic, man. In the Civic.
Yeah.
In the motherfucking Civic with the best system in the world. With the remote, bitch.
Man. Alpine.
Man, stop
Detachable
playing.
face. Yeah.
Yes. With the Yankees on that bitch. With the low profile tower. Stop playing. I'm just telling y'all what it is. This is Virginia vibes. This is Virginia. This is like really Virginia. We're not from New York. We love New York. We're not from LA. Well, we love LA. We love the South, the super South. We love Chicago. We love everywhere. Virginia's just really different, bro. It's really different. And I might not be a shooter. I'm Mario Puzo. I make the music that I know the gangsters want to listen to. I understand. I know how to do this shit.
Can I just ask?
Yeah.
You talked about mixtape. DJ Clue is on this a lot. Talk about his inclusion and why that was important.
While we're recording, we keep the mic open. Somebody may say something, or it may be an ad lib that you just feel, you know what I'm saying, while you're listening collectively. And Pharrell did a Clue ad lib, like mimicking Clue or whatever, because it just felt like that. It just, ad libs are feeling moments in a record. Sometimes they're words, sometimes they're sounds. It's just what actually comes out at that particular moment. Those are the best ad libs usually.
Naturally.
Yeah, naturally. When it feels good in that space on the track, that's what you keep. And so we took it a step further and was like, yo, Clue, can you? Yeah. Clue, we need you to do this. This next one is called So Be It.
16,000 square, 8 million up there, 2 million down here. When I was born, grandmama could see it. I be Bentley driven and very strategic. RM sleeve, no diamonds are needed. Floors are heated, so be it, so be it. Fucking with P, get something to meet you. Your soul don't like your body, we help you free it. Then we wait for TMZ to leak it. It ain't no secret, so be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. CLIP, SCFB, A-Ball LV. I can show you how to bust a brick if you let me. I monogram like confetti. Switch is ready. She leaning on Celine cause she ain't stepping in Giuseppe. Catch a $150 like each Pirelli. I got 8 of them, call me Andretti. If I'm not in the telly, selling the Yeti, then I'm twirling your bitch like she in spaghetti. Heavy, circle back and come and get this Kelly. In your ears too, if you want a blue like belly. Lara Jetton, Prada bedding, 911s. I'm the who's who with what's what. Papa heaven, fuck around and get your body traced trying to test me. Cause niggas that I'm with like to draw when it's sketchy. If they catch me, don't forget me. Resurrect me. Buy a dog tag the same place that they would get me. Ski.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it.
You ain't solid, ain't valid, you ain't malice. Been quiet, ain't right, you ain't Paris. Blow money, you owe money, we ain't balanced. You ain't believe, God did, you ain't Khaled. All black, back to back, this ain't traffic. Can't wrap your head round that, you ain't Arab. Y'all tweet, bird talk, we all parrots. Lone Star, cross the border, we like Dallas. 21, guns salute, we been savage. Tag 'em up, add 'em up, them niggas average. Fly 'em in, fly 'em out, only the baddest. If I had her, then you had her, she never mattered. Wish upon the stars of my roof, they all scattered. Ain't no more Neptune, so peace Saturn. Off the first ski up, they re-up. It's a pattern, like middlemen, they killing them. You know what happened.
This is culturally
Smoke.
inappropriate.
So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it.
I just want to say, we all come up together. And of course, the Neptunes have their personal business and relationships together. We've been joined at the hip for a long time, and it can only always be nothing but love. When I think about Chad, Clipse, Neptunes, I personally think about, just the things that we've been through in life. I think about funerals and parents passing and everybody, all of us being there, for one another. So it can only be family. And personally, it is my hope just to one day just look up as it has been in the past and oftentimes Chad will be there, you know, making music, and it'll be just like old times. But if not, then you can't dictate anything or know how anything is going to happen. But family have issues, and family also work out issues. So, you know, I always hold out for hope for whatever
you got
it
sense
is.
just laying in
And
the
peace out.
background against the wall. Just chilling.
One more song?
Yeah.
Ibada?
I love Ibada. You don't have to play it, but
Let's do it.
I mean, the ears like vitamin C. I mean, yellow like bright as a bee. I mean, the sun like bright as can be. F80 not you tied to me. Just to get from A to B and I ain't driving to see. The pad later, Eiffel, Army won't turn the parades off. God bless takeoff. I said I want the Rolls Royce with the drapes off. And it ain't electric, so it's way off.
Send it back, send it for the Gordo pies. Pick up the Toro and drive straight up the 405. The way that the border's designed, I'm feeling like the Lord of the Skies. Arms like 245. Hit him, make sure that he dies. That text won't never reply. The feds came and collected my guys. The rain pours and I'm hearing their cries. Went from heaters up to fevers up. Bitches in the back, the seat is up. Now I'm 10 times the Ibada. If you let the money talk, who's speaking up? I'm sleepwalking, y'all don't dream enough. My third passport, I ain't seen enough. If you can breathe up there, it ain't steep enough. The scale don't lie, you ain't even us. Yeah. Sure they want me hit her like an archer, but I'm not that sprint, so I starve her. How we fit 30 studs in the collar. Open the sunroof, wave to my father. Remembering the shipments at the Portsmouth Harbor. Something for the face numbers and the nodders. Grew up playing real life Contra. Never give up, that's the mantra. Lifting all this weight, now I live behind the gate. Should DJ the way they digging through the crates. You niggas busting bricks on a plate. I need more space to make pace. The rap house is running out of tape. The drug money busting out the safes. Scammers running in and out of chase. Bottle servers running out of ace. Went from heaters up to fevers up. Bitches in the back, the seat is up. Now I'm 10 times the Ibada. If you let the money talk, who's speaking up? I'm sleepwalking, y'all don't dream enough. My third passport, I ain't seen enough. If you can breathe up there, it ain't steep enough. The scale don't lie, you ain't even us.
I remember watching him make that beat and kind of feeling like this is one of them good tribe bags. One of them good Tribe Called Quest. And I didn't say a word, because I like when he's finding it, you kind of just let him find it. But I was like, oh yeah. I was like, this is what it is. And I knew it was gonna be a pain in a bitch to rhyme that fast. But the nostalgia hit so hard, I was like, yeah, this is it.
Wow, I'm honored, man. Cause that's not your go-to. That's something you'll listen
That's
to.
not my go-to.
You know,
pick
the
of
first
type
thing
of
he come
beat.
in the studio, I need the demon. I want, and you know, for the weird fucking conspiracy theorists out there, they're gonna be like, we know it. But let me just tell you how right the fuck you are about him when it comes to that shit, cause that's what the fuck he wants. He wants a djinn running around the studio like goddamn Slimer, goddamn Ghostbusters. That's what he want. If the beat don't make him say dark shit, he don't want nothing to do with it. But it's crazy because I ain't even trying to be metaphorical, but like it's so crazy how much light is in this project. Nothing's changed, but the light in it is just, man, because y'all didn't hear Grace of God, but man, when you Grace of God and Birds Don't Sing,
Yeah.
like, man, the light that is in both of those records and the way that it, like, giving people sides of you that I don't think people are seeing on this record. Like, we've seen you on your journey, but you, like, put it all out there in both of those songs. And I don't think any Clipse albums have ever really had this level of, like, sharing.
Yeah. 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 That's fair.
Personality,
Yeah, that's fair.
sharing parts of I mean, we understand your reverence
Right.
to and for God, but the way you articulated it on these songs, man, and the way it makes people feel, it's crazy what that song does. And Grace of God is like, man, the chorus on there just says it all. Like, we seen it. We seen killers and kingpins sing behind the wall. And we watched many people die because no one would make the call. I'm trying to tell you, this album is something else.
Yeah. When Pusha let me hear his verse for Birds Don't Sing, he sent it to me, and I wasn't ready for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it. I'm like, and then I hit him back and I was like, I said, yeah, something very short, but I couldn't take it. And then just recording my verse, y'all have no idea how many times I had to stop in that studio.
Of course.
With Rob and it, you know.
Of course.
To hear your take on it, and I could see it all.
Bro, I had the same feeling for yours. You just blitzed and blindsided with this perspective of.
So I want everybody to take notes on this Clipse rollout, even myself. Like, I'm trying to study this shit to figure out how to do my rollouts on, like, what works best. Because there is no wrong or right. But just a quick sidebar. So the way they wrote out this album is literally textbook of a great way on how you do it today. Because everyone's, like, doing interviews with podcasters, YouTubers. Let's get this right. Like, YouTube influencers, YouTube podcasters. So they're doing interviews leading up to the project dropping, whatever it is, music, movies, whatever, and then getting a buzz about it and then releasing a few things. But they did it really dope. They did that, and then the day of the album drop, soon as you woke up through the day, now you have all these interviews that drop on the same day. That's called, like, what they call the it's a marketing tactic called it's not viral, but it helps you go viral, supersonic or something like that. It's a marketing tactic to where you give the project or your interview or your video to a bunch of people, a bunch of influencers, a bunch of socials, and then you tell them all, everyone to post it at the same time and same day or around the same time slot or date. And then everyone posts it, and then it's like, yo, what's up? Why is everyone talking about this? And then it makes people engage even more because everything is happening at once. So that's a marketing tactic, but with a lot of marketing, you have to pay for stuff. So a lot of these guys have relationships, so of course they can do these interviews, but you can get on Shade 4 or 5, you know, I think it's like probably $5 or $6 grand. You could pay, get on Shade 4 or 5, do an interview. You could pay to get on a lot of these spots.
Your life is real, man. Life is real, and pay attention to the people you love because you just never know how the shit gonna work out.
People are gonna be able to relate to it. Life is real. Life is real for everybody, and I think it's gonna touch a lot of souls. Y'all got Kleenex?
Lost in emotion, mama's youngest. Trying to navigate life without my compass. Some experience death and feel numbness. But not me, I felt it all and couldn't function. Seeing you that day, telling you my plans, but I was leaving you that day. It was in God's hands. Yeah, it was at Elon's waiting to get with me. On my way to Texas, that's when Virginia hit me. And I realized in that instant, our last conversation, you was against it. Told you I was going to church for Thanksgiving. I heard what I wanted to hear, but didn't listen. You said you told Jean that Buck needed forgiveness. I see you went to Didi's and stuffed both her fridges. You even told Dad you wished y'all never split it. See, you were checking boxes, I was checking my mentions. Saying you was tired but not ready to go. Basically was dying without letting me know. I love you, Med-Naj. Hate that he won't remember you. Two things that break my heart is what November's do. And T follows you. Now mind you, Didi calls you. Jean finds you. Was that your vision? Precision. While I'm reminiscing, it all hits different, ma. Listen.
The birds don't sing. The birds don't sing. They screech and play. The birds don't sing. The birds don't sing. They screech and play. The birds don't sing. The birds don't sing. They screech and pain.
Your car was in the driveway, I knew you were home. By the third knock, a chill ran through my bones. The way you miss mama, I guess I should've known. Chivalry ain't dead, you ain't let her go alone. Found you in the kitchen, scriptures in the den. Half-written text that you never got to send. Combing through your dresser drawer, where do I begin? Posted noted Bible quotes, were you preparing in? I can hear your voice now, I can feel your presence. Asking should I rap again? You gave me your blessing. The way you spelled it out, there's an L in every lesson. Boy, you owe it to the world, let your mess become your message. Shared you with my friends, the pops they never had. You lived for our fishing trips, damn I had a dad. Mine taught discipline, mine taught structure. Mine didn't mind when he had to pull a double. Mine worked overtime, smiled through the struggle. Cause mine wouldn't let us feel what he had to suffer. See, mine made sure he had every base covered. So imagine his pain finding bass in the cupboard. Birds don't sing if the words don't sting. Your last few words in my ears still ring. You told me that you love me, it was all in your tone. I love my 2 sons was the code to your phone. Now you home.
Oh, the birds don't sing. No, they don't. The birds don't sing. They screech and bang. Don't the truth go in there? Now I feel different when they doing it. The birds don't sing. No, they don't. The birds don't sing. They screech and bang. They don't sing. They just screech and pain. It's a cycle. They do that shit over and over again. The birds don't sing. The birds don't sing. They screech and bang.
Remember those who lost their mothers and fathers. And make sure that every single moment that you have with them, you show them love. You show them love. You'll see.
I've been working for, the past 14 years without my brother. Being in this business, knowing it, coming into it as a collective, then being in it for so long by myself and really understanding, brotherhood, camaraderie, family, like loyalty, and knowing what that was and then not having it for so long and just being out there like, warrior time. It's you appreciate it so much.
The timing is right. I feel like No Malice did everything he was supposed to do. I had to sit down. I had to reflect. I had to get into my word, understand who God is and what my purpose is. And until I felt like that was flushed out, or till I was shown that it was flushed out, I just felt like everything was just perfect. And just to see, my brother in position, Pharrell still in position, and, me being where I needed to be and to be able to come back, like, it's really a no-brainer. I feel like it's ordained, and I feel like it's time. And this album, just listening to it, and to know that there is nothing like it, to know that when you listen to a Clipse album, it's a lot you can walk away with. You should see growth. You're seeing Clipse in real time. You're seeing experience, life. You're not looking at a group trying to keep up with any trend or anything. It's just true to life. Like Pharrell said, autobiography, for sure.
Everybody was trying to figure out how that was gonna work.
Yeah.
And I love that it was the complete opposite. It's actually one of the most special parts of this album is you telling that story and the revelations of your experiences and you being generous enough to share that with everybody and share that and take everybody on the journey. Like, you guys don't know, and we sat back and we knew everyone was trying to figure that out, but that was the cool thing. That's what we used. We used it.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually the coolest part of the whole album. This guy fucking seen it. Like, he has seen the whole journey. So you guys are gonna see this movie.
to me, the music's always gonna be good. Like we know that part. But what I appreciate about this situation more than anything is like actually being able to turn my back, knowing that somebody got my back. And you know, whichever way I turn, like it ain't been like that.
Knowing people love you, man.
Yeah. It ain't
That's
been
all
like
I'm
that
saying.
for a long time.
You gotta, like, it's gotta be that. It needs people. You need to feel loved and appreciated. You know what I mean? And that's the only reason why I love this as much as I do, because I feel that appreciation. You know, and because of that, that motivates me to like show up and kill everybody in the room.
Yeah.
You know, that's what they asked me to do. That's what I'm here to do.
Let God sort them out.
Yeah.
Amen.
Uncle said, nigga, you must be sick. All you talk about is just getting rich. Choke my neck, nigga, and ice my bitch. Beat the system with chains and whips.
This is culturally inappropriate.
You run from the spirit of repossession. Too much
All right,
enamel
so that
covers
was
your
pretty
neck.
dope. I'm supposed to take my daughter to work. She's not answering. Supposed to take my daughter to work, but she is not answering me, and I hate when she ignores me. Thought for sure she works. She don't work far either. I was gonna literally drive her to work and then leave the stream up, cause I queued up Clipse NPR, or Tiny Desk, and then they have an interview that dropped today on the Breakfast Club. Like all their stuff dropped today. It's so smart how they did it. We got Southside reacts to Discord beats. Oh, that's new. I just started sending some beats in for placements too. I joined this community, producer community, where it's nothing but industry placements. It's dope the way they set it up. But also too, if you guys look in the description, so there should be a link for vinyls. I finally got vinyl set up with a company. You could literally order one vinyl. This is the vinyl of Hold Up. Once I get a chance, I'll go in there and add some of the other new records, but I can add CDs, I can add tapes. I think they do tapes and vinyl. And it's just pretty much, it's print on demand. So as you pay for it and you order, they press it up and ship it out. Shipping takes about 7 to 20 days because it's coming from Europe. But I've ordered 2 so far. So I got 2 of them. I basically ordered one to give the Q, or one for me and then one to give the Q, because this is a record with me and Q on it. But if you guys want to support, you can go order a vinyl. That's a single. Once we get Dice's projects releasing, they'll also be available. He'll have his own page. Dice vinyls, Dice CDs, whatever is the extension. But even like, yeah, it's elasticStage.com/scantlessvinyl/CDs. So I got him a profile started on there. So once we release his stuff, it'll be available in vinyls and tapes. I'm pretty positive they do tapes on there. I'm pretty positive. But this is Tiny Desk NPR Clipse performance. Let's watch some of this. I'm like 6 minutes in. I was already started to watch it before I went on stream. We're just gonna continue from here.
Get ugly shit, she talk to the law, but that's just what I get. It's the roses of war. Fuck the bureau, rather be spending euros. We get fed grapes, fuck hoes in plurals. It's like heaven as I gaze at the mural. What a peace of mind when you cop you some Shapiro's. Cheers to the future as we toast to life. I'm preveying in Miami, I'm a socialite nigga. The cars are big, the cribs are bigger. What else? The kids are happy, the perfect picture. Gem Star Razor, the fruit of my labor. I walk with a glow, it's like the Lord show.
Yo, they got a Prophet 6. Yo, man, they got some big boy gear. I want some big boy gear, man. I think if I saved up for a couple months, I could get me a nice Nice little synth. I always just spend my bread on the digital stuff. I need to stop doing that.
Don't favor these bitches fake like the hoes on flavor, but I don't mind spending. All it is paper. Yeah. Keys open doors. 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 Keys open doors.
Tiny Desk, how we feeling out there, man? Okay. Y'all ready to rock with the Clipse tonight? Y'all ready to get to it today? All right, cool. So while we got y'all here at Tiny Desk, and even y'all watching at home, I need y'all to do me a favor. And just gather around. Come on, let's go. Come on. Come on, we gon' bounce y'all. Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Yeah. Miami Vice, all my cocaine dreamers, you know, Miami Vice. Push and spit this shit for y'all. Here we go. Young and don't make my sales rise. I shoot you out your chuckers. Put you hear the whispers of all you motherfuckers. Papa said stay free of them suckers. Minus the wicked jumper, street baller like the rucker. Skip to my loo if you looking for a couple. Roosters in the duffel. Keep the hood screaming cock-a-doodle-doo fuckers. Coke by the ton, rap niggas, I'm the one. With basic rhyme pattern, how the fuck you tryna chatter? Ace of gas rappers got them running for their life. I philosophize about Glocks and keys. Niggas call me young black Socrates. West Indies, bitch, drop the knees quick. What? With dreams of being a rich man's bitch. But sorry for niggas pull triggers and they shit click. So many bullets jammed in my shit, call me lead fist.
Mama,
shake
I'm
the
so
diamonds out
sorry.
my wrist.
I'm so obnoxious.
I don't fear tubs and Crockett. Mama, I'm so sorry. I'm so obnoxious. Got 2 hot rocks in my pocket. Mama, I'm so sorry. I'm so obnoxious. Big home palm trees and watches. Mama, I'm so sorry. I'm so obnoxious. My only accomplice, my conscience. Young and learn from me. Let's not be at odds. We're more alike than not. 2 peas of a pod. Same hustles that my hustle now flows. I once gave it away at 30 grams and oh. That accounts for all them days in the cold. Feels like kids in cake mix. Can't wait to lift the bowl. But it's a bigger picture. Homes trust. I done seen it. From Frankfurt to Cologne, Oslo to Sweden, Italy's Milan to the shores of Nepali. Now I consider Ferrari and Salvador Dali. I'm no longer local. My thoughts are global. That's why I seem distant. Son, expand your vision. Even adorned by Norwegian women. Blonde hair and blue eyes. I'm getting back with a vengeance. Whip it like they want me all attached to the kitten, and they wonder in these raps if I'm kidding. Mama, I'm so sorry. I'm so obnoxious. I don't fear tubs and Crockett. Mama, I'm so sorry. I'm so obnoxious. Got 2 hot rocks in my pocket. Mama, I'm so sorry. I'm so obnoxious. Big home palm trees and watches. Mama, I'm so sorry. I'm so obnoxious. My only accomplice, my conscience. Oh, got it. Got it. Got it. Oh, yeah. Yo. Tiny Desk, what's up? What's up? Tiny Desk.
What's up, y'all?
Welcome to the Clipse, Tiny Desk. This our first time up here. We did not know it looked like this, y'all. To be honest. Like, for real. We got Daru on the drums.
That melody right there sounds like from the Nas The Firm album. The Firm, baby. That intro. Doom, 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 doom is on the intro. I forgot what the name of that was. I think it's a song. It's either the intro, interlude, or a song on the Firm album.
Daryl on the keys. Riley on the keys. We about to get into this new album. Let God sort them out. Out now. Let's get into it.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Uncle said, nigga, you must be sick. All you talk about is just getting rich. Choke my neck, nigga, and ice my bitch. Beat the system with chains and whips. Yeah. Yeah. You run from the spirit of repossession. Too much enamel covers your necklace. I buy bitches, you buy them sections. You buy watches, I buy collections. Misery's fueling your aggression. Jealousy's turned into obsession. Reality TV is mud wrestling. Some sign checks I know better than. Beware of my name that there's delicate. You know I know where you're delicate. Crush you to pieces, I hum a breath of it. I will close your heaven for the hell of it. It seems to be valor amongst veterans. I'm watching your fame escape relevance. We all in a room, but here's the elephant. You chasing a feature out of your element. And those lab diamonds under inspection. Those question marks block your blessings. There's no tombstones in the desert. I know by now you get the message. Uncle said, nigga, you must be sick. All you talk about is just get rich. Choke my neck, nigga, and ice my bitch. Beat the system with chains and whips. It don't take much to put two and two. Your lucky streak is now losing you. Money's dried up like a cuticle. You're gasping for air now, it's beautiful. John 10:10, that's my usual. Mamas is falling out in funerals. And bomb and bloat, they now viewing you. They never find the guns, but the sewers do. Bubbles was sick, he need medicine. Brought him back to life, now he dead again. Richard don't make watches for presidents. Just a million trapped between skeletons. This the darkest that I ever been. The diamonds make you taste peppermint. You ain't thriving the snow like it's the Revenant. And sent orders back down and keep shoveling. Yeah. Uncle said, nigga, you must be sick. All you talk about is just get rich. Choke my neck, nigga, and ice my bitch. Beat the system with chains and whips.
That's right. Yeah. You good? You good? You good? You good?
All right. New shit.
New shit.
New shit.
New shit.
Man, that joint is called Chains and Whips. This next joint is called Birds Don't Sing. This is a tribute to our parents who passed away 4 months apart. So when you listen to the verse, you're hearing me have our last conversation, my last conversation with our mother.
And on my verse, it was the last conversation I had with my dad. So, you know, we documented it, put it down, and you're getting an accurate depiction of what we said. Thank you. Thank you.
Sis, Ali on the background vocals. Come help us out, y'all. We need some help. Lost in emotion, mama's youngest. Trying to navigate life without my compass. Some experience death and feel numbness. But not me, I felt it all and couldn't function. Seeing you that day, telling you my plans, but I was leaving you that day. It was in God's hands. Yeah, it was at Elon's waiting to get with me. On my way to Texas, that's when Virginia hit me. And I realized in that instant, our last conversation, you was against it. Told you I was going to Turks for Thanksgiving. I heard what I wanted to hear, but didn't listen. You said you told Gene that Buck needed forgiveness. I see you went to Dee Dee's and stuffed both her fridges. You even told Dad you wished y'all never split it. See, you were checking boxes, I was checking my mentions. Saying you was trying but not ready to go. Basically was dying without letting me know. I love you, Meg Nige. Hate that he won't remember you. Two things that break my heart is what Novembers do. And T follows you. Now mind you, Dee Dee calls you. Gene finds you. Was that your vision? Precision. While I'm reminiscing, it all hits different. Ma, listen. The birds don't sing. The birds don't sing. They scream your pain. Birds don't sing, they scream your pain. Your car was in the driveway, I knew you were home. By the third knock, a chill ran through my bones. The way you miss mama, I guess I should've known. Chivalry ain't dead, you ain't let her go alone. Found you in the kitchen, scriptures in the den. Half-written text that you never got to send. Combing through your dresser drawer, where do I begin? Posted noted Bible quotes, were you preparing then? I can hear your voice now, I can feel your presence. Asking should I rap again, you gave me your blessing. The way you spelled it out, there's an L in every lesson. Boy, you owe it to the world, let your mess become your message. Shared you with my friends, the pops they never had. You lived for our fishing trips, damn I had a dad. Mine taught discipline, mine taught structure. Mine didn't mind when he had to pull a double. Mine worked overtime, smiled through the struggle. Cause mine wouldn't let us feel what he had to suffer. See, mine made sure he had every base covered. So imagine his pain, finding bass in the cupboard. Birds don't sing if the words don't sting. Your last few words in my ear still ring. You told me that you loved me, it was all in your tone. I love my 2 sons was the code to your phone. Now you're home.
The birds don't sing.
Come on.
The birds don't sing, they scream your pain. Don't sing, the birds don't sing, they scream your pain.
We're gonna get our clap on to this, alright? Y'all ready?
Birds don't sing,
Come on.
birds don't sing, they scream your pain.
Birds don't scream pain. Hey, the
Birds don't sing, the birds don't sing, they scream your pain.
I'm never gonna forget.
Remember those who lost their mothers and fathers. And make sure that every single moment that you have with them, you show them love. You show them love. You'll see.
We got Day One Clipse family in here. Day One? Okay. Let's take it back to where it all began.
Come on, we gon' party now. Come on, let's go. What?
I'm your pusher. Come on.
Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go. Come on, we gon'.
I'm your pusher.
The world is
Yeah.
about to feel something that
I'm
they never
your pusher.
felt before. I got you, T. Come on, let's get 'em. Let's go. Let's go.
From ghetto to ghetto to backyard to yard. Sell it whipped, unwhipped, and soft or hard. I'm the neighborhood pusher. Call me subwoofer, cause I pump bass like that, Jack. On or off the track, I'm heavy, cuz fall till you fall and shoot the duck to the Fetty Gov. Sorry, my love, but I'm seeing through these eyes.
Yeah.
Benz convoys with the whacking on the side.
Yeah.
Only big boys keep deuces on a ride.
Yeah.
Gucci Chuck Taylor with the dragon on the side. Man, I make a buck, why scram? I'm trying to show y'all who the fuck I am.
Yeah.
The Jews is flirting, be damned if I'm hurting. Legend in 2 games like I'm Pee Wee Kirkland. Platinum on the block with consistent hits. While Pharrell keep talking this music shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. We just grinding. Whoa, 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 whoa. We just grinding. Where my money makers at?
Grinding.
Where my money makers at?
Grinding.
Where my money makers at?
Grinding.
Whoa, whoa, patty cake, I'm the baker's man. I bake them cakes as fast as I can. And you could tell by how my bread stack up. Then disguise it as rap so the feds back up. Watch it, like my whip, like my chick, topless. Doing the $1.6 with me in the cockpit. Grinding, cousin, I got hoes for a dozen. Even 11.5, if I see you keep it coming in my way, that's just as heavy as my name. So much dough, I can't swear I won't change. Excuse me if my wealth got me full of myself. Cocky, something that I just can't help. Especially when them 20s are spinning like windmills and the ice 32 below minus the wind chill. Filthy, the word that best defines me. I'm just grinding, man. Y'all never mind me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, y'all, we just grinding. Whoa, 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 whoa. We just grinding. Where my money makers at?
Grinding.
Where my money makers at?
Grinding.
Where my money makers at?
Grinding.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sing along, y'all.
Grinding.
You know what I keep in the line in.
Niggas better stay in line when you see a nigga like better stay in line when you see a nigga like me shining. We just we go grinding. You know what I keep in a lining. Niggas better stay in line when you see a nigga like me shining. We just grind. Hey, hey, come on, yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, there we go, yeah, yeah. Grinding. Hey, 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 hey.
Tiny Desk, man. We love y'all. Appreciate that. Let God sort them out.
Yo, that was fire, bro. A lot quicker than I thought it was gonna be. I was trying to load it up, so in my stream deck, I have the grinding drums looped in a 16-bar loop. Literally, like I hit the button and it just keeps looping the drums. Like that's in my stream deck. But yeah, that was dope, man. I'm trying to find it right now. Grind and beat 8-bar loop. It's right here. Yup, I found it. Where is this saved at though? Right click, locate file. So it is in Clipse drums. Patty cake, I'm the baker's man. Yeah, because I sampled those drums. I sample those drums.
Okay, because I say D-Clips too.
Nah, it's just Clipse.
Okay,
It's
cool.
Clipse.
You call that shot.
So a reason why I'm doing like a clip marathon or a clip back-to-back of everything the Clipse. So I'm a huge Clipse fan. Anyone that knows me might not even know, but coming up in my producer days and on my music days, when their first album dropped, I grabbed it. And even some of my homies were like, what is this? Like, they didn't like this shit. They didn't like a lot of the Pharrell shit, a lot of Neptune shit. But then over time, it grew on people. But some shit, like, you just hear it from the start. You can just tell it's impactful from the start. Like, some of this shit. Some of it's questionable, but been a huge Clipse fan. And I just been praying for the day that the Clipse got back together. Followed all the Pusha T stuff. Now, Malice done went and found Christ, which is not a fault of anybody, but music is what they call secular music. So within the Christian religion, you can't serve God and do secular music, or so they say. It's something that I find myself wrestling with, even like Witness goes through this, because at the end of the day, we're not trying to preach or get across a message of like death and destruction or to do foul shit. When we was younger, yeah. From my standpoint, I've always came from a point of view of telling my story and my point of view and my experiences. Never trying to influence anybody to do a certain thing or go a certain path. Just sharing my story, which is what the majority of us do. We just share our story or our POV, our point of view on life and things. So I'm going hard on this Clipse whole rollout because huge Clipse fan, bro. I never thought they would drop another Clipse album. Like, I thought it was a wrap. So I bought the album. I bought some of their merch. Where's their site? Here's their site right here. So if you go to letgodsortemout.com, I don't know why this thing ain't loading. They got they got shoes now? Oh, the shoes are coming? Oh, shit, I gotta get those. I want to grab a hoodie still. These hoodies just loaded, but I got a regular black vinyl. Then they dropped the white vinyl. They dropped the signed pink vinyl and signed white vinyl. They sold out right away, though. Signed CD. They got a bunch of Clipse Carhartts, which they sold out the same day and the next day. A bunch of shirts. They got the hats sold out the same day. Special box set with special artwork. So I bought one of these box sets. Where are they at? Right here. So this is something like these haven't sold out yet, but they're box sets with different styles of shirts. I just wanted merch with this album logo on it. So it's a box set. It comes with a CD and then a shirt in a box. They didn't give you a digital download with it, which I think they should have. You're spending $45, you should at least get a digital download. But I ordered this one right here, the pink one. To me, it doesn't look pink. To me, it looks like peach. But I ordered that because that's the color of the actual album logo. I wanted something that was the album logo. And then I ordered a vinyl. I ordered a tape cassette. But I ordered the tape cassette of this style, the special edition. So $11.99 for the tape. I ordered this one. So I ordered like 3 different things from their site. So I'll have a CD, I'll have a tape, and I'll have a vinyl, and then some merch coming. Which yesterday they sent me all the emails saying everything has been shipped out. Like I'll get 1 or 2 of my orders on the 15th, Monday, and then I'll get another order on the 17th. So pretty quick, you know. Album dropped on the 11th, and then to get merch and CD or vinyls on the 15th or 17th, that's a fast turnaround time. And it showed it was coming from California. Like I said, like Anaheim, Cali, or wherever the hell, but must be the warehouse where they, you know, they have their distributor, whoever's pressing up their shirts or whatever, and or their vinyls. But these Carhartts look dope. I would like this Carhartt hoodie right here. This one looks gangster right here, bro. But I'll be happy with this regular hoodie. This regular Clipse hoodie, if I can get one. And then me and Dice are supposed to be getting tickets for the Clipse show. So hopefully I'll get to go to that. Let me see what they're talking about on this interview real quick.
Well, actually, so it's just Clipse.
What's the origins of the name for people who don't know?
Yeah. So that came from Full of Clipse. I came up with it. And at the time, Fat Joe had the Full of Clipse crew. So we just shortened it to Clipse.
Okay.
Now, I want to go back, right? Because you guys have been here a long time.
Yeah.
For a long time. So I want to start from the history. Of course, I know you guys for a long time. So what got you into rapping and to form the group, the Clipse, for people that don't know?
Always been a fan of hip hop like anybody else, you know. My older brother was into the whole cardboard box, break dancing, boom box, rapping when you had to push play and record and rap directly into the box.
Absolutely.
And yeah, man, just coming up under that. And we went to Chad's house one time, and Pusha, he wrote his first rap. And Pharrell was like, y'all should, you know, be a group. His first rap was incredible, but before that, it was just me rapping over there.
Now, when y'all first met Chad and Pharrell, right?
Yep.
Y'all are totally opposite. So how did y'all even meet and even learn each other? Because growing up in Norfolk and Virginia, like, it's totally 2 different sides. So what made y'all even say, you know what, let's connect with these guys who were wearing tight shirts at the time and tight pants that looked like skateboarders that looked nothing like y'all
They
at
might
the
have been
time.
serving them.
No,
They were serving them. So what made y'all say, you know what, let's link with them and start this whole
So,
rap
you know,
thing?
actually, so I was a DJ, DJ Alex in Virginia Beach, lived down the street from me. And we went out and we rented a drum machine. And we got the drum machine, but we couldn't work it. And, you know, we had to turn it back in soon. We had paid for it, but, you know, we was going to have to turn it back in before we even had a chance to use it. And he was like, you know, let's take it to my homie's house. And we went over there, and it happened to be Chad, and he knew how to work it. And, you know, that's just stuff that we was doing before Clipse.
And that's where it started.
Yeah.
So when did y'all take it serious? When did you say, you know what, this rap thing is something I'm going to take serious. I'm going to get off the streets and say, this is what it is.
I'd have to say that was in meeting Pharrell. In meeting Pharrell, and you know, it was Pharrell. It was the Teddy Riley coming to Virginia. You know, we began to see that it was a real thing, that music was actually attainable in arm's reach. I mean, we seeing the cars, we seeing the Ferraris, we seeing Michael Jackson in Virginia Beach. You know, we're seeing MCs, Hove, everybody was coming down. And then at the same time, we had, you know, Timbaland and Missy. They was doing their thing. They were, you know, they had left home and went to Jersey and was working with Jodeci. But these are all our childhood, you know, high school friends.
Classmates.
So we got to see it from a lot of different angles that, you know, music was possible.
Why Virginia don't get the credit for being a hip hop hotbed or just a black music hotbed?
Not just music. You remember Allen Iverson from that area, Michael Vick's from that area. Like it's so much in that area that people forget
Absolutely.
about.
I'm just focusing on the music because you got regions and, you know, states that get that love, but y'all don't seem to.
Well, I think it's because I think a lot of people everybody who's made it in Virginia actually had to leave Virginia to make it. I don't think any one particular artist of any of us, none of us broke in Virginia. So we always broke, like Clipse broke in Philly. You know, everybody broke somewhere else. So I think
and Clipse broke in Philly. I never heard that
man.
one.
Oh no,
Yeah,
definitely.
Clipse broke in Philly, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Shout out Cosmic Kev.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Clipse broke in Philly.
I didn't know. What record was it? The Funeral or
Grinding?
Okay.
Yeah,
got you,
Grinding broke in Philly.
Got you.
Now, do you remember when Pharrell gave you that beat for Grinding? I remember the first time I heard it. It was confusing.
Yeah.
It was confusing. I was confused. So when he first gave it, how did you know that was the
You
record
probably
of it?
got the CD that I was
did.
handing out.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I
was
believe you
confused.
did. You know, when we heard it first, we was like, you know, we were. It kind of took us back because you got to think at that time Pharrell was singing on every hook. It was whether it was Mystical and whoever, right? So you know, this is our first joint, and he like, yo, this the one, and we like, nigga, we want you singing, like sing. You better tap or do something. And you know, he was like, nah, I'm telling you, this is the future. This is what it is, and he was right.
And it was confusing because we actually wrote to it twice.
3 times. I think I got 3 joints on that joint.
I still can't blend it to this day because I don't know where the beat and the snare go at the same time to actually blend on it. You just gotta go.
That's
no blend with
crazy.
it. Yeah.
That's crazy for you to say that.
Yeah, to this day.
I mean, he's not the greatest DJ. Y'all know that.
Man, Envy up there. Envy up there. I just love Vegas with Envy. Rocking that joint. He was smoking that shit.
Thanks, y'all, man.
You know, on the album, Malice, you said you've been both Mason Bethers.
Yeah, man.
For people who don't know what that line means, expound on it.
Yeah, I just feel like I understood and walked a similar path like Mace, you know, to be in this industry and then to have a real live revelation of God and who he is, you know, and then have to navigate your way. As far as navigating, not so much because I knew that I had to chill, take a step back. And I also want to give you y'all flowers too because y'all were still messing with me during that time. You let me come in here.
It was the call that said, I want to do this again.
There were a few baby steps. I'm gonna say going out to Wyoming and you know, working on Use This Gospel with Ye, with my brother.
What we gonna do?
Well, what was the exact moment though? Because y'all were on 2 completely different life paths. So what was the exact moment that said, okay, it's time to do another album?
Okay, so I'll say this. You know, when we were doing the Use This Gospel and Punch Bowl and Push's album and whatever, I had asked
Dresser Draw seeing his notes, but then y'all had conversations about you rapping again. I was gonna ask you, what were those conversations?
Yeah. We you know, just everything was the way it lined up. It told the whole story, and it let me know that God is intentional. These things don't just be happening to us the way, you know, we think. God is very, you know, getting you ready for what was about to take place. So, like, I'm I'm cool with it all.
Well, condolences first and foremost.
Thank
too.
you.
Thank you.
And you know, I was
Thank you.
when I was in Vegas. You know, I was with family members of yours, and what I like to do is pull them to the side and just have conversations. 'Cause I knew y'all was coming up for an interview, and
Trying to get tea.
yeah, of course. And one of them was like, now we were talking about the album. This is before I heard the album, and he was like, yo, the best thing about it, he was like, I had their mom in the car, and he was like, the greatest thing that ever happened is the two boys are back together rapping.
Like it was the hardest record to make. So
I felt that one the most on the album.
Yeah, so finally, like when we cracked that code, we were putting the order in, and we was like, man, nah, this has to start. Like this has to start the album. It was polarizing. The response, just in the creation of it, man. Everybody who heard it, and by the time we finish it, it's like, just like any other record, it's like, man, we cracked the code on it. Like we're satisfied, but it was just so hard to do. And everybody is always like, everybody want to put their hardest record first, and I'm like, nah, man, this is the hardest record, and I want to. So this is new to me, but man, I don't know if it changed me. I would say that my parents prepared me to be a dad, like a real dad, because I had a real dad and a real mom.
Were there conversations that you wish you had with your mom? Like in those moments where you talk about you went to Turks for Thanksgiving and stuff like that?
No. Me and my mom was so straight. Like we've been like, we always were straight.
Yeah.
I see it all. But at the time, no, I didn't.
I think it also says a lot for being in harmony with your people.
Yeah.
You really should be, because that is what gives me a lot of peace, knowing that always straight.
That's about the only thing.
Yeah.
How did y'all choose who was going to rap about who?
That was kind of easy. I mean, and even though we were, just all of us very close knit and tight knit.
Look at you. You smile like you already knew. You talked to the family and got the tea.
But I pull everybody to the side to ask. Definitely ask.
How difficult is it to rap honestly next to your brother, because y'all really know each other, so you could be like, yo, you lying, that ain't happening.
It's just like second nature to us, and we've been doing this for a while. So
this the funnest rapping has ever been. I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
This go round.
Yeah, like this the funnest rap has been. Like this ain't even like, that's not a thing. Like it's the rollout and all of that is like and I feel like I'm the best at what it is I'm doing. Like I don't think nobody talks like this. Nobody, like, it's a lot that comes with this. And I feel like, people give you the Coke rap moniker. Bro, we, like, it's so much deeper than that. And listen, I don't even argue.
All right, so I think the stream kind of crashed. Been having this issue. I'm going to have to reconfigure this, but yeah. So let me stop this, but thank you guys for tapping in. You guys that did tap in, this will probably be a new stream or new clip on this segment, but thank you guys for stopping in. I'll stream later or another day when I can get this all out, because I've been having issues ever since I went to Windows 11. There's been issues, and I'm over it, bro. Not happy. Not happy at all. I wish I could go back to Windows 10, at least to October, because that's when they stopped support. But it's your boy D.